Welcome to the Do Better podcast. I am your host, Theo Coop, and we are back with another video. And before we get started, I just want to say one quick thing, man. I'm not a very sentimental person. It's just not really my personality. But I just want to say thank you for everyone who's watching the videos, who's liking, leaving comments, and subscribing. I have been legitimately touched because I started this channel just to kind of, let's see what we can do here. And for me to go from 15 subs in the beginning of this week to nearly 300 in like a short week is like crazy to me. Like, I just something I just didn't expect. That I thought, I'd get like 5 or 10 people watching, not having a video with 10,000 views and, just starting this channel a couple weeks ago. But anyway, I just wanted to express that to you guys. Hopefully, man, hey, we already started this thing. We might as well keep it going, right? So let's get to the video. Okay, so I saw this video when it originally aired, but that's been well over a year and some change. And I recently just found it in my playlist. So that's why I decided to react to it. So I don't remember all the details, but let's go ahead and get it started.
Do you want to talk about the settling, or do you want to talk about the 10 billion?
Several things. Okay, so the first thing you hit on was eggs. Why does it always have to be from a woman's perspective, not a men's?
Say again?
Why does it always have to be from a woman's perspective and not a men's?
I'm not sure what she's talking about.
Why does it always have to be from a woman's perspective?
Yes.
What are you referring to specifically?
So a few times today you hit on eggs. Your eggs are dying.
Oh, yes.
You aren't hitting anything. Men, it's the same thing for men genetically. Why are we not hitting on the same things?
As far as men's eggs, or are you talking about men's reproduction? I'm a little lost. Maybe I'm slow.
No, it's not the same thing. A woman is born with a finite amount of eggs.
But a man can also be genetically disformed to where they can also...
But that's a deformity, though. Why are we going to extremes? Running case theory number 17. Women think in extremes in majority of times. I'm not sure why, but that's what they tend to do.
Yeah, but is that... Okay, ma'am. Okay. All right. Due respect. Let's be...
Oh, she's a cute girl, by the way, too. I meant to say that.
That's not the norm. Sure, it can happen. Yeah. But a woman is born in utero with the set amount of eggs. I didn't make obstetrics. It's called geriatric pregnancy after 35. If you want to argue the science, that's not here. Yeah,
that's just human biology. Mr. Samuels didn't make those rules. That was in place long before he graced this planet. I can tell you that.
Okay.
I'm just saying after 35, it becomes geriatric pregnancy. Okay, now, most women are not advised to have children past age 42.
I love her pen and pad too. She's got notes, fellas.
Is that the same for men?
I don't know. Are you able to look up there?
I don't have the ability to share a screen, man. But if you're going to ask the question, can men have children or produce children healthily after 40?
Do you know somebody that hasn't been able to?
Oh, no, ma'am. The exception doesn't disprove the rule. You're asking a question, and I ask you a question. You answer a question with a question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you have to make sure that you're coming from both sides.
No, you don't.
No, I don't. No, I don't. I actually don't. I don't care. No, I don't, because I don't try to come from both sides. If you need, how old are you?
He's a men's advocate. He advocates for men.
25.
Young bird.
25. Okay. Due respect, young lady. Black women have had your views represented in the media and in Black culture for over my life. How many times have you heard Black men's views? What programs? For every Madame Noir, Essence, Ebony, Grapevine, The Talk, daytime TV, where are the male-oriented programs?
Where are they not?
Deflection. And learn that from Mr. Samuels. When they answer a question with the question, it's deflection.
Where are they? Name them. I named like 6. I named 10 right there. Name me some. So
you're saying that all of those programs, all those platforms do not... So you're able to say that all of those programs...
I named 10 programs. Name me some.
I'm saying those 10...
No, see, you're asking... See, that's the third... Every time I ask you a question...
But are you listening?
No. I asked you a question. Name me 3 programs that are from a male-centric, male point of view that are on popular daytime TV or online.
Okay.
Just 3. That's all he asked.
Name one that's not from a man's
point of view. No.
Straight deflection.
See?
Name one.
No. Okay.
Name one.
Young lady.
Young man. Name one.
Are you kidding me? Come on, man.
This is just the need to be right. She said so that she's 25 years old. That means Mr. Samuels is more than twice her age. She gonna call him young man? Really?
Where's your dad?
Where's my dad? He's at home. I have my own place.
Okay.
I'm 25 years old.
How
I don't
old
need
am
my
I?
dad.
How old am I?
I don't know.
How do you think I am?
That's not my responsibility. How old
Well,
are you?
see,
When's your birthday? I don't know your biography.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm
It's argumentative.
trying to be respectful to you, but here's the problem. No, the ultimate problem is every time I ask you a question, you don't answer a question. You answer it with a question, and you're not having a dialogue. You have a point of view. Have a point of view. You have an opinion, but you can't back up any of this stuff with any fact. You can't even answer a question.
A magazine, a program.
What she's doing is an attempt to actually answer his question, but she doesn't have anything relevant. So she's spitting the first thing that pops in her mind, a magazine.
Yeah. Lady, I don't think this is going to work for you. So,
I'm not being hostile. I'm just
no, I didn't say you're being hostile. I didn't
No, she's not being, she's not being ratchet. She's definitely being passive aggressive.
say you're being
but,
hostile.
I'm just trying to make sure that
No.
we have both point of views as well. I'm trying to have a
Yeah, well, here's
clear
you can put
dialogue
your point
with
of view on your channel.
And that's another thing too. Both sides of it in the whataboutism. What it basically boils down to is that when women say things like that, what they're really saying is that we don't like you guys talking about us like this. We have to shift the accountability. That's why you got to make sure that you see it from both sides.
It's fine. You can put your point of view on your channel. You can say whatever you like, but when you're not even answering a question,
Okay, what's the
point? I named all those programs that come
I'm just
from.
saying because I've been taking notes.
I've named all those programs.
Do you see my pen? You can take as many notes as you want, but if nothing that you jot down is of any relevance, what's the point? You can have as many notepads and pens as you want, lady.
That come from a male point of view, from a female point of view, right?
And she's cute, but her arguing and her need to be right, it just really takes away from her attractiveness.
Okay.
Name me any programs. Name me 3 programs that are on daytime TV or that are on level of Essence, Ebony, Madame Noir, Grapevine, anything, Oprah Network. Name me any programs that dominate, that are setting there from a man's point of view.
There is none.
Exactly. So don't tell me about balance and being fair.
But that's not the woman's fault.
He never said it was the women's fault. It's not about whose fault it is. Once again, it's professional point missers.
I think you would be a fine host. You would be up there with Oprah if you wanted to. I mean,
Oh, don't worry, I will be.
Exactly.
Here's the ultimate point. And here's the ultimate point. Why do you think that will be? Because we need balance. Because at 25 years old, I'm 52, and you're actually talking to me as if I'm your age. You're being rather condescending and disrespectful. And even when I try to be reasonable and ask you to have a civil discourse, I'm getting sass and attitude.
Unnecessary.
Where is that appropriate? That's why I asked, where's your father or your parents? Because I don't think anybody would say that's appropriate.
It's okay. Actually, by
Okay, but ma'am, but you come onto my platform and you have not answered one single question I've asked you. That is utterly improper.
That's exactly what happened with the lady who had the 3 kids and left the old boy who worked at the shipyard. Him asking her the same question over and over and over again, and she never answers it. You can't get a direct answer out of a lot of these women.
Disrespectful.
But I'm not. Because I know that you said earlier tonight, you said that don't come on and don't interrupt me.
And that's the sad part, man, because she thinks just because she wasn't loud and cussing him out that she wasn't being rude and disrespectful. I think there's a multitude of issues with this one. It's the need to be right is most prevalent. It's constantly being argumentative. It's not respecting your elders. She's a 25-year-old girl talking to this 52-year-old man. He's probably old enough to be her dad. She also did something else in the video that made me think she's probably not as smart as she thinks she is, because she points out at the end of the video, like, no, she wasn't disrespectful because she had notes. Like, she had taken down notes of his rules not to do. Don't do this, don't do that. But also not realizing that your passive aggressiveness is also disrespectful. But hey, what the hell do I know? I'm just a dude talking on YouTube who happens to be the host of the Do Better podcast. Catch you guys on the next one. It's Theo Coop. Do better.